Hi guys, I'm at the Harrisonburg, Virginia Goodwill. $10. This was a cute little pottery pitcher with a base. Just thought for the size it was a little pricey. This Goodwill does usually have some bagged items. I'd like to look through that for $3.99. That was just some glass candlesticks and votives. Didn't look like anything super impressive to me. Sorry about the camera work, guys. It'll get better, I promise. This bag was $7.99. It had some Halloween stuff in it. I wanted to check it out, but none of it was super impressive. Not really worth $8 for that bag, in my opinion. They seem to have a lot of mugs right here. $3.99. This one's $3.25. Not impressive mugs for that price, if you ask me. So I just kept pushing. I do try to look around because it can be hard to find things in here. This little girl was $3.99. Wasn't quite sure about her, but pretty interesting, if you ask me, I guess. They did have a lot more hard goods here than the last time I went. And then I spotted this cat, sleeping cat, for $4.99. She's in great shape. I love stuff like this to put on like a stack of books or a little shelf. Super cute. I did pick that up. Not gonna give me a great profit, but it's not bad. It's some wooden fruit here for, I think it was $4.99, I think. Just wasn't impressed by much of it. Kind of like the look of this old world box, but it was kind of newer, kind of made to look old, I think. And that was $3.50, but I passed on that. And then you know me, you'll hear me say it a lot. I'm always looking for vintage puzzles and games. This Goodwill does not tell you if they're complete though. Then I found this. I usually only find this in that clear glass. This was not clear. It was brown. Didn't know what to think about that. I found this Mickey's Christmas Carol, easily one of my top 3 favorite children's books. And again, my videoing. Bear with me. I'm trying to see a date on this. It looks a little bit older. Couldn't find a date, but the book itself was in pretty good shape. So I do decide to go ahead and pick this up. And then I really like the look of this lamp. It looked older to me. It was missing 2 of those little beads on that side, or not sure what you would call them. But if you flipped around and put that part to the back of the wall, it wouldn't be too bad. I thought the price was pretty good for $4.99 for this lamp. The plug looked in good shape and everything, but I passed. And then I did find this new with tags, Bugs Bunny, Space Jam, towel and washcloth set. And I think that would be a good, easy sell on eBay. Then I found this chair. This chair was $4.99, guys. The quality was amazing. It was heavy duty. It was in perfect shape, high back. Ask me if that price makes sense compared to everything else. It doesn't. I saw this Super Mario backpack. Bags and backpacks sell pretty good for me on eBay. It was $3.99. This looked like it was not hardly used at all. Good shape. I'm going to pick that up. And again, this is a Rossetti wallet for $4.99. The same price as that chair. Not even the best brand. I don't understand it. Could not find really much else in the bags and wallet section today of this trip. Then I saw this Disney Monopoly game. I really did want to get this, but like I said, they don't tell you if you have all the pieces. So I passed. Then this pottery piece. It was just one of them. It was $3.25. I liked it, but I wish there was two. Here's looks like a somewhat of an older game. Probably not too old though. $3.99. I did look it up. Decided to pass on that as well. I love finding old clocks. This isn't that old though because it's digital, but I just wanted to see what they had it priced at. And it was $3.50. You can get 10 children's books for $1 at this Goodwill. So I did look through this to see if I could find anything else since I had picked up that Mickey's Christmas Carol book. Couldn't find anything today, believe it or not, but they only charged me 10 cents for the book. And then if you know me, I love vintage wrapping paper. All my wrapping paper is vintage and thrifted. This was an old roll, plain white wrapping paper, sold at Walmart for $1.96. Plain white, guys, nothing fancy about it. Guess what Goodwill was charging? $4. Make that make sense. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. Had some white candles there for $4.99. Then if you need a walker, anyone needs a walker, man, they had a whole row of them today. And I was walking through like some of their furniture and I found this basket, I guess. It was $8. It was super, super heavy. I thought it was unique. I'm trying to see where this came from, and it came from Kohl's, originally $40. So I guess the price wasn't too bad. Pretty good shape. Interesting. I love old vintage lamps. I think that's not wood, that's Bakelite. Bakelite in silver. The plug was a little older, a little dirty, would need some cleaning up, $5, but I did pass. I like to look through some stuffed animals. They had some Squishmallows there for about $4. Not bad, but pretty sure these are going to end up in the bins, and I can probably get them for cents on the dollar if I decide to get them. I'm just kind of rooting through what they have up here because they had some individual ones, and then they did have some bags. I didn't find anything impressive in the bags or in the stuffies at all this trip. I think I show you what price is here coming up soon. You can get a bag for, I think that was $4. So I'm showing you that Monopoly game. It would have sold fairly decently, but I wasn't sure about the prices. I did pick up the towel. I go back over and I do find this little red Avon perfume holder. I'm gonna get that for my mom because I know she collects the red glass, so I figure I'd grab that for her. This is not heavy, made to look heavy. I thought it would be heavier than it was, but I think it is adorable. An owl on a book, reading a book. Might just put this on my own bookshelf. So I'm showing you here the book bag. I picked that up. I'll probably sell it for about $18 to $20. And then as I was walking to the register, I found this bag for $5.99. I saw something in there that made me grab that. I'll show you when we get home. I spent a total of $25.86 today on everything. And here I am showing you that bag had this clear paperweight with the ship. This dolphin paperweight. Pretty good shape, except the tip of that tail, as you can see right there, is chipped. Probably will not sell that. I will sell this little penguin, a pottery penguin in excellent condition. Super cute. I'll probably sell it for $12. I would have sold this monkey, this crystal monkey that came out of the bag, but his foot's broken right there. But here's why I bought the bag, guys. This is a Fenton cobalt blue cat. The condition of this cat is perfect. No chips, no cracks. And I can sell her probably for between $40 and $50 on eBay, which will cover my whole trip, guys. That paperweight I can sell as well, and I'll probably sell it for about $20. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.